Hi, how you doing? What's the gossip? Let me know. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. How have you guys been? What has been going on? I'm just I've did the kitchen, I've did the little area that you will have seen as part of the intro. How cute. I will be taking you in and showing you around, and then I also want to style some of the other areas. And I was just like, do you know what? That little, like, putting that bit of energy into that little bit back door part that maybe a lot of people wouldn't think about, or some people might think is extra. But I was just like, it just makes me want to do that to every part of my house. Fall in love with every single corner. I just love doing that, so I'm excited about that. We're going to go to HomeSense in this video. We're just going to have a cozy couple of days at home, because all I've been doing is working on that kitchen. So the styling bit I don't see as working. The DIY I see as working. I've just noticed that flower displays, this is sticking out. That's a little bit better, but not much better. I need to fix it. So yes, I'm going to be going to all those places. We're going to be having some time. I do need to, like I said, finish off some of the other styling in there. I've got lots of bits and bobs around the house. I almost need to dig out what I've got, see what I want to go in that space, and then think, right, actually what are the things that I need from like HomeSense and stuff. I do know I definitely want a small lamp, and as if you know me, you know that the lamps I get are typically large, and yeah, that's not going to work in that tiny little kitchen. So I need something quite small and something full of character in that little space. So if I can find something like that, that would be amazing. I'm going to nip to B&M as well. I just need to get like cleaning stuff. I have a question for you. I'll come back to the cleaning stuff in a little sec if I remember. But that little kitchen doesn't have a radiator in it. I don't know why. I don't know if they've just designed the kitchen and thought either it's been an afterthought or they've not put it in, or I don't know. But anyway, it doesn't have one. Do you know a cost-effective way to heat a room? Like, it's the smallest little space. I don't spend a lot of time in it, so I don't need it to be like boiling. But I'm just worried that things might start getting ruined, so I would love to add a bit of heat in there. So if you know of a cost-effective way to heat a room, please let me know. I know you can get the blowy heaters and stuff, and I think they cost quite a lot to run. And I know if I get one, I'll end up just going, oh, it'll be fine because I'm not going in there, and I'll just leave it as it is now. Obviously, once I turn it into a utility room, I'm going to put radiators in there, and a downstairs toilet, I'll have a little one in there too. But just now, while I don't have one, I was thinking before, maybe my Homebody besties would know how to do that. So please let me know if you do. And yeah, back to the cleaning stuff. I need to grab some bits and bobs just from B&M, like cleaning bit. The frame that I've put up today is an antique frame, and there's a little bit that fell off. It's just the smallest bits. I need super glue. But that little space, honestly, when I was doing it, I was just like, this is what I was doing it for. Because, you know, sometimes when you're DIYing, you're like, oh, it's just a lot. And then when you start to see the styling bit, that's when you start going, this is worth it. I've also ordered some, you know, like the film that you can put on windows and stuff, that some people make it like reflective so that people can't see in. I've seen people use fluted one before, you know, like almost the fluted effect. I've seen people do it in their kitchen, you know, if they've got glass kitchen cabinets, look gorgeous. And I was thinking, actually, for that little back door, even though it has got a bit of design on it, the glass, I'm wondering if I put a bit of the fluted film over the top of it, whether it'll look fluted or whether you'll see through it. I'm not sure if it'll look good or not, but I am going to try it. So I've just ordered some of that, and I've also ordered it for the guest bedroom, because that window, it's almost blown, so I do need to get it replaced, but I'm not getting it replaced until I do this side of the house, because I'm going to do it all in one go. So right now I thought, actually, I'll just put some fluted glass on, so when people come in, and it almost gives it an element of privacy as well. So that's the plan for that. I'll keep you posted if it looks good or not. But yeah, there's going to be loads going on. We're going to just spend some cute time together. I am really loving vlogging at the minute. Like, I've got another video due to go up this evening. It's Wednesday when I'm filming this, so at 6 PM. My video from Sunday did really well, and you guys were just lovely in the comment section, so I appreciate you all so much. So yeah, this is just, I say it all the time, this is my little space. So yeah, this will probably be filmed maybe over a couple of days. I'm going to just make it cute for it. So I hope you've got your brew, I hope you've got a biscuit, I hope you're all comfy, you're all cozy, and let's just go and spend some gorgeous time together. Is there a better feeling than pulling up to HomeSense? Like, the vibes are there. It's so sunny out. I think you can see, like, there. It's freezing, but sunny. I'll take it. Also, if my hair looks a little bit crazy, I have just washed it because I'm going to go and get it cut after here, or I'm hoping to. So I'm going to get in here. I hope I find a lamp. Send me all the positive vibes while you're watching this at this point. Just send them. Hopefully, when we come out, we're going to have loads of goodies, we're going to have found lots of stuff, and it's just going to be amazing. Yay! Yeah. Oh, I got some lamps. I don't know where they're going, but I seen them and I was just like, there ain't no way you're not coming home with me. It's not happening. And I also got some coffee table books, and some of them are for the kitchen. So I'll show you all when I get home. Yeah. The lamps, I was looking for lamps for the kitchen, as I mentioned, and these are definitely going to be too big for there, I think. But they're that type of lamp that I think, if I don't pick that up, that's something I'm going to think about. Even though right now I'm taking them home and I'm like, I don't know where you're going to go. And if it turns out and I've got zero place for them, then don't know what I'll do. I don't know what I'll do. I'll have to find somewhere, or if worst comes to worst, I can take them back. I've kept the receipt safe because I'm a nightmare for receipts, so I don't know about anyone else. I'll normally get stuff, throw it in the boot, and the receipts end up everywhere. I had to take some of the Coven back for the kitchen because I bought too much. Could I find that receipt? No. To be fair, they were great. I phoned them and they were like, bring it back. If you show the, you know, like your card statement of the day, then we'll be able to track the receipt down and give you a credit note. So I did that, but yeah, so I've kept that one just in case. The shades are pretty. Oh, it's like they've actually sold me a can of Coke that's out of date, and it tastes out of date. That's kind of annoying. Literally went out of date in November 24, but literally when I tasted it then, I was like, so HomeSense, you need to check the dates on your can. I will not be drinking that, and I've not had a, that's literally going to be my first drink of the day. It is quite early still, to be fair. So I'm going to head back home now, and I'm then going to get my hair cut if I can get that done. I might nip and grab food or something, and then yeah, head home, and I'll show you exactly what I got. Yay! Hi, it is much later. Didn't manage to get my hair cut. My barber wasn't in today. But it's good, we're fine, we moved. I'll hopefully get it done tomorrow. I've got no plans, so I'll go and sort that out. And I wanted to come on and show you some of the bits and bobs that I've done. And I also want to have a little bit of a restyle of my sideboard. So I'm going to do that as well. Just because it's been the same for a little while. I think I might change up my coffee table as well, so we can have a little play together. I need to go upstairs and get some more of my coffee table books that I've got up there and get them down. So let me show you what I got first of all. So the lamps that I got, now I know these are not going to be to everyone's taste, but to say I love them is an absolute understatement. I seen them, and it was probably about 2 months ago. Me and my friend went to HomeSense and I seen similar lamps to this, and they were bigger, and I needed it for the guest bedroom, and it was the right decision not to pick them up because it would have been overpowering in there. But as soon as I seen they were a little bit smaller, I was like, do you know what? I'm getting them. I was looking, I was like, I don't know where they're gonna go. Ideally, I was looking for a lamp for the kitchen, as I mentioned. Just look at that shade. I just couldn't. I know if I left, I would have been like, it's something I would have been thinking about for a long time. And you know, into HomeSense and you see something that you love, you have to pick it up. It just has to happen. So I picked them up and I don't regret it. So it is these. Look how, like, it is just Sheldon. They're so old school. They're like, I just feel like when I look at it, I feel nostalgia. That's the only way I can describe it. Like, I just looked at it and I was like, I just feel like I'm in like an older lady's house, and I'm like, that's just Sheldon. Like, I genuinely look at the little brass bottom, the shade, like everything on it was perfect. If this was even smaller, I would have put it straight in the kitchen, but it's not. It's this size and I need to go with it. These were £39.99. £39.99, and I think even with the shade, that is absolutely amazing price. So I don't know if you can see the colour on it, but it's this like soft green, and then it's just got some pretty birds and some flowers. I don't want to have everything plain. I'm naturally quite a plain guy. Plain. Everything at one point was really plain, and I was like, I need to start changing it up, and that's why I decided to, oh, I can't even point properly. That's why I decided to get this Roman blind, and it's got the pattern and it's embellished. That's why I decided to get the rug in here that's got a bit of pattern in it, because everything is plain, and if I'm honest, I just find that really, it's really pretty to look at, but it's also boring. I like to have a bit of character, so these are my new best friend. And also obviously I got the wall lights as well with the Morrison Cove shade on. They've got pattern in, so I don't want too much. I don't want everything. I'm not going to go over the top, so don't worry. I also do want character in my home, and it's little things like this that I think are going to add it. Now, some people out there would say, Sheldon, you have an addiction to lamp, and you're 100% are right. You are right. You're correct with that statement. I think lighting, I say it all the time, it really elevates your home, and I was always that person that you would always have either the big light or you would have one lamp in a room. And when I would always, it was when I would watch American shows, and they would always have lamps all over the, obviously it was sets and stuff when you think about it, but the styling of the rooms and the interior designers that would have went in to style those sets always put lots of lamps. Like even when you watch Scandal or you watch like One Tree Hill, all the shows that you probably watched back in the day, Modern Family, anything that you watched, there was a lot of lamps, especially in stylish like apartments or homes, and it just made me probably go a little bit over the top. Any corner of my room that I can find a space for a lamp, guess what? Guess what's going there? A lamp. And I don't even want to count how many lamp or lighting options I've got in this room here, like between the dining room and living room. It is a lot, and we're just going to ignore the fact that that's a thing. But back to this, I love it. I've already got, I bought two, put one here just now. I'm going to put one at the other side, and then I'm going to like style it up. I did also get, I've got some bulbs for it. Let me just try. I've got some bulbs. They are 100 watt. They're way too bright. I don't know what made me buy these, but they were in the cupboard, and I was like, well, at least I can just try one to get a feel for what it's like, and then I'll probably go out and try and grab some maybe 40 watt, because it needs to be like a nice mood light. Let me just, oh my god, I've got them seeing stars. I just looked straight in that when I turned it on. Oh god, that's way too bright. Let me show you though, the lamp is really pretty. It's way too bright. I don't know if it's coming across on camera as bright as it actually is, but look. Like, I am not sorry, I love it. I am really not sorry at all. And I'm not sorry that I've got a lamp here and then I've got a wall light up here. I'm just not. I'm just really, really not. It makes me incredibly happy. I was sitting down before because I just sat it in position, and I was like, oh my god, that is so nice. It just looks so good. Then I've got these lights up here. I've ordered a picture frame, so I'll show you that when it comes with a little print. And then I think I'll put the other lamp in this corner over here. And yeah, I love it. It is way too bright though. Cute nonetheless. The only other thing that I've got is over here. So these lamps I actually have built into the light switch up here. When I was designing the room, I got them to build into this. These don't. The good thing is they've got the little, you know, I don't have to get behind the unit. They've got these little things. I don't know if anyone uses smart plugs and stuff, but if you do, please let me know how they work. Because part of me is thinking, do I just get a plug with like a timer so it just does it on its own? But you'll have to let me know if you do anything like that, because that's not something I've ever thought or been, you know, I don't understand it a lot if I'm honest. But moral of the story is I love these. I've turned it off because my eyes were stinging. It was so bright. Literally I saw stars when I turned it on then. I pushed it, and I think because I was looking directly at the bulb and it's obviously 100 watt, I was like, geez. Right, let me show you some of the other little bits that I got. I will leave all these linked below because I checked and they do have them on Amazon. So, you know, I love coffee table books. This is the Abigail Ahern book, Masterclass, and I had a little flip through this before when I was sat watching TV, and it is delightful. This is a gorgeous coffee table book. This will be maybe perfect on one of the sideboards when I style it, a coffee table. If you've got some shelves, it's a great size too. It's not too big, so you would probably find that you'll be able to get that in a lot of places. So yeah, I'll leave that link below. That is gorgeous. The other ones, or this one here, could technically be a coffee table book as well. I'm not sure how much this one will be on Amazon. It's called Inspire the Art of Living with Nature, but again, I just seen it, and because I like the books to be different sizes, this was quite small, and I just thought that would be perfect for on top of a couple of books. But yeah, this is gorgeous. Flowers the whole way through it. Look at the back. Look how pretty that is. So I just thought that would be great. Styled somewhere. You know me, lamb coffee table books. They're everywhere. And the other two that I got were for the kitchen. They are the cookbook. So nice little spines. I'm going to go and put them in the kitchen. I'll take you in a little minute, and I can give you a wee bit of an update on in there. I can give you an update in there on what's actually been going on. But yeah, this is a vegetable one, and if I'm honest, I probably won't. I'm not a cook, but if anybody comes round to cook for me and they need inspiration, I will have some cookbooks for them. I just think they're really pretty when you've got these styled in the kitchen. Obviously my kitchen's green. That was not intentional. I would have been fine any colours. I like them to be a little bit different, to be fair, so I'll get a couple more that'll be different colours and just look really pretty, either like this. I did see someone on Pinterest, I think, and they had some on their window ledge just leaning, so cookbooks in the kitchen. I thought that looked really pretty when I seen it, so I think I will put this one in there as well, the flower one. So I'll probably have all three of those in there. How pretty is that? So they'll probably go in a corner of the kitchen somewhere, and then I'll get all this place styled up. I'm really sad them bulbs are just not working, but I may have to nip out at some point, either this evening or in the morning, and grab some just so that I can get a feel for what they're like. But I probably will do it tonight because you know me, you know how impatient I am, and yeah, I need it. Right, I'm going to take you into the kitchen, give you a wee bit of an update on what's been going on in there. There's not a ton, but there's some stuff that's happened, and then I think we'll come back in here, and I just want to restyle some of this space just to get it looking a little bit fresh. Yay. I'm so sorry if you can hear the boiler going off. It is actually on at the minute, so I don't know if you're going to be able to hear it or not. But so as you will have seen, everything has been painted. I've still not picked a light yet. I need to do that, but everywhere's been painted. I had done this in the last video where I just panelled out the old wine racks, and now they are painted, so I'm just waiting on those to dry because I just done them about 20 minutes ago. Everything's done. I'm so sorry about the sides. I've just bought these because I want to do the outside of my windows downstairs, and there's been a lot of work going on, so I just want to give them a good scrub with washing up liquid before I do the glass cleaner. But yeah, so this bit is not much has changed, but I'll probably style over here. This is where I think I want my little lamp for. So a little lamp, maybe some books, maybe even a little frame, just something cute. So yeah, all this needs to be styled. There's not much going on there. This is the little area that I had done, and honestly, it looks so cute. I love it. So I just went with these little pegs. These were really inexpensive. I know I've mentioned in a few vlogs, but I can't go over how cheap they were. I think it was a couple of pounds, and I think you get a pack of 8, I want to say. So I'll leave these exact ones linked below. They're just this antique brass, and yeah, beautiful. And these were all just from HomeSense, all the little bits. This light here was from Pookie, and I love these metal shades. It doesn't light everywhere up, it just lights the below part. I kind of like that because it almost gives it not a moody feel, but a warm, cozy feel. And then this little frame up here was an antique frame that I've had for a little while, so unfortunately I can't link that one. But yeah, this just looks really cute over here. I painted the back door, and that's done in the same colour. I am going to seal that. That's why I've not taken any of the tape off. I'll do that probably later on this evening, because I mentioned I've bought some fluted, you know, like glass wrap, because these here have got like little, I think they're like little leaves or something, but just not my style. So ideally, if I could just get the fluted, and if it hides that well enough, then that's a bonus. This door will be changed at some point, but I won't do that until I've done the kitchen. So yeah, that little space is looking amazing. I love it. I've got a skirting board here, so I've actually picked one. So I'll put that down. That will be going down tomorrow, and then I'll paint it the same colour so that that's all done. And yeah, I've just got a couple of bits. My friend highly recommended this Mrs. Hinch spray, so I grabbed some of that when I was in B&M. And yeah, I just need to give everywhere in here. I've got the dishwasher on, so I've got some dishes there from my noodles and stuff I made before, but the dishwasher's not finished yet. It's just, it should be finishing up any time. But for this kitchen, the fact that it looked like it did, I love it. But the fact that I can come on here and I can film in here, obviously it's a mess right now, but the fact that I can even do this now means that I've got another space to come with you guys. And I know that probably sounds silly, but I guess when you're living in a house that you're renovating, it's so hard because you're obviously, this next room here, like the second living room, it's chaos. It's absolute chaos, so I can't ever really film in there. I need to sort it out, but that's what's going to be the kitchen in the future. So the fact that I've just taken the time, done this little room, once this paper's off, once it's all styled over here in this little corner, because actually I may put a little lamp in that corner and style the books there. I don't know, but yeah, and then I've got all my little area. It looks so good. I am genuinely over the moon with this little space. I've still got to finish. I need to do the trim around the window and then get the window trimmed out. I'm going to be doing that maybe tomorrow because I want to do the skirting bit part, so I'll probably just do all the finishing touches. But I've got some really exciting news because this is how impulsive I am. I've been saying, right, I'm exhausted now, and I've been saying that I just need to slow down a little bit, which I do. I need to like almost go into self-care mode and look after myself and start just being healthier and all that good stuff. I need to do that, and when I'm constantly doing stuff in the house, that goes on the back burner, and it shouldn't, but it does. So I need to sort that out. But I think I'm going to do a makeover in my bathroom. So again, another space that you'll never really see because it just needs all sorting. And it's not horrendous, but it's a space that was very similar to what this room was like. So very similar decor, so you can imagine what it's like up there. So I'm thinking about doing that. I've been looking at some inspiration today. I might go with the same sort of vibe as in here because the whole room, the previous owners of this house, they were here for a long time. They loved tiles. Like, they've just tiled absolutely everywhere. Like in here, that's why I had to do the paneling the whole way around the room, because every inch of this room had tile. White, high gloss tiles. The bathroom is exactly the same, and the bathroom's bigger than this room. So I don't understand that neither. Like, a lot of Victorian houses that you see on the market and stuff, the kitchens are really, really small. Like, I can't believe this is a kitchen for a house this size, but it is. And but yeah, I'll be making it bigger. But yeah, the bathroom's much bigger. I want to say back in the day the bathrooms were outside, and I don't know if this part of the kitchen was, I don't know how the original layout. I do need to find that. I've got all the paperwork. That could be a pretty cool video for me to sit and go through all the paperwork of what the house is like when it was original, like back in the day, what the layout was like, because I don't think this was an extension, but I don't know if this was part of an outhouse. I don't know. I'm not too sure. But yeah, the bathroom's a much bigger size, but they've done the entire thing again of just white tile. I showed it in the empty house tour when I just bought the house. Can you believe I've been here for over 2 years now? That was 2 years ago. 2 years on the 13th of January I moved in. So yeah, I'm thinking about going up and just doing lots of this, maybe changing it, because I was thinking I got a quote to do my bathroom, and don't get me wrong, this was really nice, and it was over £15,000. 15 grand. And that wasn't even high spec stuff. So I'm just like, and then I thought, right, just put that on the back burner because I need to do the kitchen first. But now I've been sitting thinking I could actually, I still need to give myself a couple of months to like just get myself back into routine in the new year. I need to just do that. But maybe come like end of March, start of April, maybe start up there, and I could slowly start doing little bits before it, getting ready for it. Probably won't be as budget as this because that can technically stay for the next 5 years or whatever. So I probably will like change out the sink. I'll do nice flooring in there. But I was thinking rather than me just paying someone to do it, because don't get me wrong, I'm sure it would have been gorgeous if that company done it. I could do it for a quarter of that price if I put my mind to it. So I think that could be coming up. That could be something that I'm going to be doing. And again, thanks to technology, I wouldn't have to do loads of wiring and stuff. I could get wireless light. Loads of people were saying, is it a pain to recharge them and stuff? And if I'm honest, no. I'm not, obviously I don't spend too much time in the kitchen, so this will probably be on for maybe half an hour a night while I'm in. Or if I'm talking to you guys, I'll tend to come in and put it on while I'm like cleaning up and stuff. The ones in the living room, I don't put on often because they're in the dining room. So if I'm eating at the dining table and stuff, then yes, I'll put it on. The little ones that were on the coffee table, I think I've charged them once since I've had them, and I'll probably only have them on for an hour or two. So no, I don't charge loads, but I don't use the lights all the time. If I was using it the way that I use my like wall lights and stuff in the living room, then I'm guessing it would be different. So it's not like I've got it on for 3, 4, 5 hours a night. But at the same time, even if you did do that, you could literally just, when you were going out to work or whatever, you could literally just run an extension cable to it or take off and charge it, and then when you get in that night, it's there all night. So, but I also understand that it could be a pain for people because I couldn't have all my lights like that, but I'm not bothered by this. Like, I will charge this as soon as it needs doing. The ones in the living room, I'm not bothered by. So if you're ever considering wall lights, I would wireless lights, I would highly recommend it. The ones that you can recharge, I could not be doing with battery powered ones. Not my vibe. I think there's a couple of places that sell them. I'm just like, I'm not going to be running around buying new batteries every single time, or even getting rechargeable ones, and no, I'm not doing that. But I'll absolutely just take that top off, it's dead easy. Put it on USB charge, it'll be done in an hour. Back up it goes for a minute, and then it'll be up there for what, a good 10 hours or whatever it is. I'm not even sure the different ones, but I wouldn't be off on a tangent then. But yes, that's what I'm thinking. Let me know your thoughts. And I'm going to go in and start just doing some styling in the living room, and I need to go and get a new bulb for those lamps. Look how pretty that is. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I don't know if I need to put some architrave around this door because I panelled right to there. I am trimming it, so I'm going to put some trim around. That'll probably be going on tomorrow, and then I can make a decision if I think it needs some architraves. But yeah, right, let me go in, we're going to start styling. I talk to you guys a lot, I'm so sorry. If you need me to shut up and reduce the time of these, let me know. But yes, I have still got drills and stuff up here, this room isn't finished. But right, let's go. I know this place is a little bit messy, but see, this is what I mean by lights. Like, I just love, like, it makes me so happy when I come in and I've just got the lights on. And I feel like they're all giving something a bit different. Like, again, these are like the metal shades, so it doesn't come through the shade. You'll just get the glow above and the glow below. These ones obviously make the paneling look stunning. Oh, I just love it. And then I think these lamps over here will bring another element of warmth. And then decor. And then these, again, just do the paneling and make it look really nice. I need to finish the paneling over here. I may try and do that this weekend because that shouldn't take me too long. But yeah, I am just shutting that door. But yeah, I think I'll style this, change this up a little bit. I'll change this up a little bit. And then I may do the coffee table. I feel like it's got loads of stuff on. Oh, I had a headache last night. My friend brought me ibuprofen and I didn't even take none. It actually went. But yeah, so I'm thinking about doing all this. I've still got the fabric samples and stuff out. So, but honestly, this room, I love it. I just love it. Right, I think I'll start on this one because I don't think there's a lot that I'm going to change, but let me put you on the tripod. So, I think over here, if you have a wee look, I just think I love this layout. However, I think this is just a little bit too harsh for the room. So like with the blacks and then the bright yellows, and don't get me wrong, I love having a little pop of colour, but it's probably a little bit too bright for this space with the decor that I've got in just now. And then maybe come when we're really in spring or summer to then bring that pop of colour back in. But right now, I think the best thing to do is to take this out. But I had a question for you, and I would love to know the answer. So if you're writing comments, which by the way, I love all your comments and I appreciate you all so much. If you've made it this far in the video, because I talk a lot, let me know how you feel about styling, because the questions that I get asked most are around styling sideboards, coffee tables, styling like certain areas of your house. People saying that they struggle with it. So I'm trying to think about how I can help you. Obviously I can show you on videos and stuff, but let me know your thoughts on if that is something that you would benefit from seeing more of, or actually you're alright with it. And because for me, I mean, you know, I just do this because I love it. You seem to love the ideas that I come up with. So let me know your thoughts on how you feel about styling areas of your house, if that makes sense, because I would love to know how I can help as well, whether it is videos, whether it is doing something to help you properly. Let me know. Right, this candle weighs an absolute ton, but how incredible. It smells incredible, it is amazing. I don't know whether to put this over on that one, because I don't want to take it out of here because it is beautiful. This is from Rituals. This is like the extra large. I think this is the biggest one that they do. Look at, like, it's just humongous. They do it in gold, they do it in, I think this is classed as, is this black or chrome? I think this might be black, and then they've got a chrome one as well, but I love it. But I think too harsh for that area. Maybe we may need to move it out of here, I'm not too sure. I've not used my oud oil, that's the oud. I'm going to use that in a diffuser. Then I'm going to move this. So I think I want to keep the lamp there. Oh. I think that pulled out a little too much. Right, so I think we need softer coffee table books, like more neutrals, just with this palette. Does that make sense? I think I love the rusticness of this unit because I've sanded it. I think I quite like the fact that it looks a little bit rugged and not perfect. Right, okay, cool. So, right, what am I going to take? Right, I've got a lot of cream on the coffee table, so I could probably move those. I'm just playing around with the stuff that I've already got. I don't want to go too neutral and just have it like meh. So I've got these, I've got loads of coffee table books upstairs, so I need to go and hunt. I need to add a pop of something, not a huge colour, but maybe a brown. But maybe I use that one. Let me show you this. Look how beautiful these are. I'll leave all the coffee table books that I showed, but this here is I think my favourite coffee table book. Like, no matter what page you open it on, there's honestly, and it's massive, so it's great for like every single, I've gone through this one the most amount that I've ever gone through any of my, like, I'm going to look through this tonight, actually. I was just looking there, but honestly, beautiful. So I'll leave them all linked below, but I think this is one that you guys will love. So, is this, do we think that, because these were on the coffee table, but I want to change that, like I said. And do you see what I mean? Because these are not bright, they're not like these. I've not even took the covers off these. I'll do that now, because I want to have a look through this. This is new traditional. Why have I got this when I was in America, but I do know they have it. That marble, look at the marble. Oh, like, I mean, look at that bookcase. How can people not just be obsessed by interiors? Am I a loser? And then I think, do we think this on top? Because then it's got a bit of layering. Then what do we go for on top of this? That's the question. Because I don't want too much height, because I've got my height I'm backwards. I've got my height at this side. So I want something maybe just small, but I need texture. I need something texture, but it needs to be quite light, because I was looking at the vase that I've got over here, but I think that's going to be too harsh against the lamp. Let me show you. So personally, I think this is incredible. I think it looks incredible where it is, but I would avoid this here because it would be too harsh. So, can you see let me show you up close. So, can you see that I feel like it just throws it off, throws the balance off of this little space, because it's just the tone's way off. The texture's incredible, the size is fine, the colour is just wrong. So obviously I want it to feel muted so that when you come in, your eye's not naturally just going towards that thing. That's how my brain works anyway. I got some more coffee table books from upstairs, just with the tones that I want to go for. So I want this one for the kitchen, and then the others are going to be in here somewhere. I have got so many books up there. Like, I went into the wardrobe. I know that I bought a lot of them for when I do my office stroke wardrobe, but I need to calm down. I need to stop buying coffee table books and lamps. Maybe next month. If you know me, you know I have these everywhere in my house. Like, I don't think you can have enough. Bathrooms, bedrooms, living rooms, dining rooms, kitchens. I think just having napkins or tissues everywhere is just amazing, and to have it in these little holders is great. So I think I'm going to pop this here because it's got the soft look that I'm going for, and it literally just, you just have some tissues. I got these actually off Amazon as well. I'll leave all this linked below. These came in a pack of, I want to say like 12 or something, so I don't even have to think about it. Just as soon as they run out in one of the rooms, I just go to my little, where I keep all my towels and stuff, like my linen cupboard, and I've got all my tissues in there, and I just replace them. But yeah, I think these are great. This is probably my favourite one. I normally have this one on my coffee table, so I am probably going to order another one this evening because I feel like it would be good to have both in here. But I think just to have it styled there like that, it's really cute. And just simple. I'm keeping it really simple at the minute until we're going to spring. I do think then I'll bring in some nice little florals. But as of now, while it's not, and we're in that winter period, it's the awkward period, isn't it? Like after Christmas, it's like what do I style like? I'm just going to keep it really simple. So with the lamp, I'll put it on. I think. Oh, I did that again. But how pretty is that little area? I definitely need to go and get a light bulb. I love this. Just really simple. I've got beads and stuff, but I think sometimes less is more. And because the lamp is a bit of a statement with all the design on it, I'm going to turn it off, it's too bright. I think the lamp itself is a statement with all the design and stuff. I think you're up a little bit high, let me take you off. Like, can you see, because the lamp almost is the little statement piece. And I like to keep everything else quite muted so that nothing else is taking the attention away from it. And then obviously the sideboard's just beautiful, old antique one. And yeah, I love this space. Just nice and simple. I think I'll do the same down there. Like I say, I've got all these coffee table books. So now I need to decide what's going to go over that area. But yeah, right now I am made up. So now I am going to do this side. I'm so sorry, I put the big light on, but it's flickering for some reason. Is it flickering? I don't know. But I am now going to style this side. So I've got my Sonos speaker over here, so I have to keep that there because I love music. But I've got logs under it that are for the log burner. They're going to stay there because it's easy for me to get them over. But other than that, I'm going to take all the other bits off and then I'm going to style it up. I'll put this one on a time lapse because I feel like I've just talked to you loads about that one and I don't want to bore you. I'm so sorry. But yeah, let me crack on. So this side I have decided to do two lots of books. The Sonos speaker is there, but like I say, that needs to be there. And then I've just put this horse's head up here that I've got. How beautiful. This is like a metal. It's stunning. And I've never had that out. I've always had that stored away. That was going to be for my office, but I've decided that I'm going to put it here. I'm not going to lie, I love the maximalist like kind of look. I'm not a minimalist. I never will be. And I just love the way that this has just come together. I do kind of think I need to try and hide the Sonos speaker, but in a way where it's still like obviously usable. So that's something that I'm going to have a little think about. But overall, I'm really pleased with how it works out. I think I even love how the logs look, you know, it just makes it feel a bit warmer. I do need to sort like the wires and that out under it, but I was just having a little play around, and yeah, I love how this looks. So this side looks like that, this dining table looks a little bit, and then looks messy, sorry. And then this side just looks really nice. There's my glove for the log burner, I need to sort that out as well. But I think just by these spaces, once this is all cleared, I just think that's going to look so good. Someone did say actually, when I posted a little pic before, that like you shouldn't have your lights together, or she didn't like the fact that I had lights together. I love it. I genuinely love it. I'm not mad, I'm not sorry. I just think that's the joys of interior. You can pick and choose what you think looks good in your space. But like I say, I'm more of a maximalist. I don't like clutter, but I do like things. And yeah, so now I've got all these. Some of these do have to go in the kitchen, as I've mentioned. I've not even got round to that yet. I've just been too busy doing that. I've also not put my big candle out. I just don't think it goes with the lamps. They're too soft. This is a little bit harsh. I think I'll put that in my hallway, which will smell gorgeous anyway, out there. And then these books I'll probably pop away, because they'll be perfect for in my office, because they're quite masculine books. And yeah, I think they'll look amazing in my office stroke dining room, office stroke wardrobe. I'm in the dining room, Sheldon. And then my little candle snuffer will go with that. I just need to clear all this away, but I'm really, really loving how it looks. It is just, I've got the spotlights on, that's why it's so bright in there at the minute. It's just a bit easier for you to see. But if I turn them off, look how cozy it goes. I am just totally in love. And just like that, it's all clean. Oh, I just love it. I genuinely just love it. I just can't wait for all the paneling on this side to be finished. The radiator hopefully will be delivered in the next week or two. So I'll be going for a brass one in here. So that's like the one in the bedroom and the guest bedroom. And where else have I got one? Is that it? Just those two spaces? But that'll be the same in here, and it'll be stunning, because I feel like this white one's just not it. And that'll go to a good home. My friend's going to have that. But then I'll do the paneling. I'll wait for the radiator to be done before I can do that, because I was thinking I'll do that this weekend, but actually I'll wait. I think I'll wait. We'll see. And then yeah, I'll do it up there and in here. And then I was thinking about changing the paint colour that I've been talking to you about. I just don't know what to do at the minute, so I may just paint this part of the room. Obviously I won't have to do the ceiling and stuff, but I'll just do round, because I'll have the paneling done, so it'll just give it a bit of a freshen up. I've already got the paint. I already bought lots of it, so I've got enough to go round and give all this a coat, and that should be nice and quick as well. And then over this side, oh, I just love this little space. Like this shade here is beautiful. I got the bulbs. I've not got new ones yet, but I took them out of the ones in the living room just so that I could get a feel for what it looks like. And honestly, I love it. The styling may not stay like this forever. It's just good to have a little feel for what it could be like. So I think I need some florals in here somewhere, maybe a nice plant, but something quite small. So yeah, I'll be on the hunt for something like that. I'll be changing these out eventually as well, because they're still quite autumnal. I love the tones in them, so I'm not in any rush, because I just love how it makes this room feel. But yeah, I think this space is starting to become one of my very, very favourites. And if you go back to my empty house tour, when I first came in here, the coving was like a orange colour. There was like an old fire here. This obviously was a wall. There was like an old like TV unit thing here. This was a window, not actually a door. And now it's all changed. This door frame was really low, so it was like down to here. This door frame is the original size, but this one was shorter. I don't know why they done that, but I used to have a door here, if anyone remembers. But obviously because I knocked this wall down and I wanted this space to be bigger for the living room, that I could block that up, so that's why I got the original architrave. So I just took that from there and made this door higher and put the original architrave on it, which I think looks much better. I know you can see a little chip, that's when I was taking the ladder out, so if I paint, or when I paint, that'll be fixed. But yeah, honestly, I love it. And I love these. I love these. I'm so happy. I feel like I have been a man on a mission today. I have got so much done and I'm so pleased, been super productive. I've not got round to styling the coffee table yet. I will get to that, but I'm not too stressy about it. I'll get that done in the morning. Just look at these tones. Like, everything's coming together. The thing that I'm trying to focus on at the minute is that I don't know about anyone else, but in my house, I always end up with a space. So this console table by the patio doors is a prime example. It would become where I would just throw bits, and I'm trying to get rid of that in my house and just have all my areas, every single space, like really pretty. So that's what I'm focusing my energy into, because I don't want those areas where it's just like throw either scraps of your interiors that you've got. I want it to be everything to feel curated and intentional and not just mismatch of stuff. So that's the vibe that I'm going with, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I have also ordered my curtains, so I'm going to be having curtains in here as well. Just gorgeous fabric. You'll be able to see it here, like they'll be dripping down there and the other side. I just love fabric, and the fact that these ceilings are 10 foot tall, the curtains are going to come right from the pretty much the ceiling, just a little bit below because of the coving, right down, and it's going to look so good. I've also ordered them for bay. Someone did say make sure you order all at once because the batches of your fabric could be a bit different, so I thought, oh, let me just, because I think I mentioned in my last video I may order the bay, make sure I love them. I think I will, because I've seen the fabric and stuff, and then I may order here. And someone said, so thank you so much if that was you, because I wouldn't want them to come with a different tinge or hint of a different colour, I don't know. And yeah, so I've ordered them, and someone did say, why don't I just order 2 panels for the outer part? For me personally, because I was going to do that when I originally got them, I personally love the feeling of, it feels like, because I've got the panels separating the windows going down the middle, if I've just got 2 there, I just feel like it feels almost unfinished. So that's the reason that I've decided to do the 4 panels, and personally that's what I prefer. I understand that might not be to everyone's taste. It would probably be a bit more modern if it was just straight across. I get that, but again, I'm the one that has to look at it every single day, and I want to just do it right so that I love it. So I'm really excited about that. I've ordered them from Blinds to Go. I've never ordered curtains from there. I've ordered blinds before, so I'll keep you posted on how I got on with that. I've got double pinch pleat at the top. I've got a thermal lining within them, and fabric is just beautiful. It's like almost similar to this colour. So yeah, that's what we're going to have, and because they're so long, I just think it'll look so luxurious and amazing. And again, they're just like a plain fabric, so me bringing little things in like the lamp and other bits and bobs just makes me feel like that's why I want to do bits like this, because I just don't want everything to be super plain. And I think most people love plain, but sometimes when you put your pieces together like this, it can look really nice. But I also get that that might not be for everyone, and I'm half expecting loads of people to be saying that lamp is disgusting, Sheldon, and that's okay. That's okay. That's why I love interiors, because, you know, everything doesn't have to be for everyone. We've all got our own styles, we've all got our own taste, but loads going on. I'll then get the radiators in. I've just had a notification to say that the print that I've ordered for this side of the room is on its way, so hopefully over the next day or 2. So I'm going to start picking up, I'm going to pick the camera up first thing in the morning, so we'll be vlogging right through. So as soon as that comes, I'll get all that. And yeah, lots of little bits and bobs are going on in the house, and like I said before, I'm really excited because I'm really considering the bathroom thing now. I was speaking to one of my friends and he can fit bathrooms, so even if I did decide to change the toilet and the sink and the bath and the shower, he would be able to do all that for me, and it wouldn't cost me as much as it had been quoted. So that's really good. And I know that the quotes of, you know, 15 grand is a lot of money. I know that it would be worth it because they would do an amazing job, so I'm not for one second saying that, you know, that's too much. It's just right now, with me having to build a kitchen and do everything that I want to do, I would rather try and cut a little bit of the cost and do a lot of it myself, rather than paying a company who I know would do it better than I would. But I'll give it a good go. That's what I'm getting at. But I've loved chatting to you today. I'm so sorry, I feel like it's been a really chatty vlog, but I hope you like it because I love chatting to you. But I am going to finish this video up here, and like I said, I'll start filming straight away. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up. That really does help my little channel. If you're not already subscribed, please push that subscribe button, and I will catch you in my next video.